Hey, it's all about quality, not about quantity. Right? Let's get back to another round of Brewsday Tuesday with Drez and Huck.
Woo! Look at that. Look at how full this one is.
Wow.
I don't think I've ever opened a beer bottle that full. It is literally to the brim.
That's because the devil filled it.
The devil did fill it. It is Brewsday Tuesday. Round two right here on 105.3 The Bear. Huck from Huck's Beer Buzz is in, and we're drinking some devilish brews this time around, man. What did you hand me? This is first of all, this bottle is badass because it's like got a black frost to it.
Yeah.
It's a pretty sweet bottle. But what am I drinking here?
These are called Belzebuth. It's like Beelzebub.
Uh-huh.
And he was a devil,
Yeah.
fallen angel, thought to remove flies from the harvest. Which is a good thing. Kind of like those bags of water you put the pennies in, hang them on your porch. I don't know. So we got two beers, two of the same beer, but they're different vintages slightly.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, one of them is like an Imperial at 13%, and the other is like at 8%.
Yeah, I got the 8%. You're holding on to
I got
the big
the
boy
13
yourself.
over here. Yeah, I'm kind of greedy like that. So it's a strong Belgian strong pale ale.
So does yours
But
have,
it's a blonde pale ale.
does yours have like the little kid friendly looking devil on it?
Yeah. Well, mine's got like a more scary like devil. Like looks like somebody's trying to poke something.
Oh yeah, yours is definitely scary.
Poking something in his rear end. There.
Mine looks like Casper the Friendly Devil over here.
He's like, oh my god, oh my god. That's what he looks like. He's got his hands up.
But
and he's jumping, going, oh my god, oh my god.
This is a blonde. Is yours a blonde too? It's just
Yeah,
like
it says
an imperial
blonde,
version?
but on the version when you look it up on the internet, it says it's a pale ale. So maybe they make it every year.
And they change it up a
They
change
change it up. So let me see if I can find the exact one. But I mean, I'm not going to look at that one. I'm actually going to taste it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this a go. This is looking pretty good.
Very blondish.
Yeah, and so now what's cool about my bottle is it's like a frosted black, which is pretty badass. But your bottle, I noticed, with it being, 13%?
Yeah, it's smaller.
It's a little smaller. It's like a baby bottle.
8.4 fluid ounces.
It's only 8 ounces. Oh, so I guess they want to make sure that you're not getting crazy with this 13% beer.
I'm telling you.
A Huck session, if I've ever heard one.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's actually interesting. You know, I'm not a big fan of blonde beers, but this is interesting flavor on this.
Yeah. But so you know did you learn any more stuff on Wikipedia about
Not really
about Halloween or Devil's Night or
of course. Yeah, we were talking about
Day of the Dead or
Day of the Dead. Okay, well, you know, I did read about, you know, All Saints Day. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway, no, All Saints Day. You know, it's a day dedicated to honoring your ancestors that are passed. But the Day of the Dead from Mexico, is very interesting. It starts. I guess where Halloween comes from is at midnight on the 31st, the children return. The deceased children return, and that's the Day of the Dead. And so they will put out decorations, a lot of food, these Day of the Dead breads, these sugar skulls, and for the children they had candy and toys. But then on the midnight on the first of the second, the adults come home. The deceased adults.
What do the adults get?
Oh, they get
candy,
cigarettes and
they
tequila.
Get adult candy.
They get tobacco and tequila, mezcal. So then, apparently, there's a moral to the story, because they smoke the cigarettes and drink the mezcal. Because of course, the dead people aren't really going to do that. But even though in theory, then they go clean the tombs and the cemetery and cut the grass and fix up the flowers.
So they get all wasted and
go up there and clean things up.
Clean it up.
Once a year. It's very nice. And you think about it in the fall, you know, even in Mexico it's fall. So the first, you know, it's cold, the weeds are dead. It's easy to do. Mm-hmm. Drink a little mezcal, smoke a few cigarettes, have a big bonfire at the end after you clean all the brush up.
Sounds cool.
Good to go.
Yeah.
And you honored your ancestors. And if you do it right, then you get good luck and prosperity the rest of the year, because you're going to need it. Because apparently if you're a subsistence farmer doing this, you use 2 months of your wages to afford to buy the sugar skulls, because they have to be bought.
How much are these sugar skulls? Or were they just buying a crap 2 months of salary?
Oh, you got to have all this food.
Dude, holy
cow.
cow.
Toys for the deceased children. You got to buy that mezcal.
So the toys are for the dead kids, or do the regular kids
I think the regular kids end up getting it.
Yeah.
They put them out for the dead kids.
Damn, they drop a lot of money on this.
That's what I'm saying. It's like Christmas.
It's a huge holiday.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've never even paid that much attention to it, other than my daughter's born on that day, so I didn't know, and we buy her sugar skull decorations and stuff. She likes that. I like them too. I think it's cute. I met this artist in New Orleans. Let's just go off on a tangent here. And I bought a T-shirt that I should have worn it, and had the sugar skull on it. And it's like, I gave it to my wife, take it back to the hotel with her friends, and they got left in the cab. But we bought it at the French Market, if you're familiar with New Orleans, which is a really great place, really good music around there. So I sent an email to the French Market, and like everything else in New Orleans, 3 weeks later I got a reply. Well, they found this guy, Brandon Malcondo. If you look on he's a friend of mine on Facebook. And I said, I loved your shirt. And I told him the story. He says, well, no problem. He says, I'll sell you another one at cost. Just, PayPal me. I'll mail it to you. So I did. So he sent me the shirt. He sent me 4 original signed postcards of his work, and a little print, like an 8x10 print of his work.
And it's all the sugar skull.
Yeah, all sugar skull, and the shirt has like a guy riding on a sugar skull, a skull guy riding on a horse with a sword, and a flower. So it's like, I'll kill you or love you, But he does all this really bizarre. He's actually I wish I could remember. I'll figure it out. But there's an album he does the album cover for the current band.
Oh, no kidding.
That plays nationally. He does.
See, now this is the part of the story that people would find interesting, and that's the part that you're running, I'm sure.
Well, here, talk about how you like that beer, and I'll look that up.
All right, well, I will talk about how I like this beer. I am a fan of blondes and stuff, and this is one. Yours is the Imperial, I suppose, at 13 whatever percent. I mean, this might be considered that as well, because like a typical Imperial, it's a high ABV at 8.5, which I know that's not a 13% hook session over there like he's drinking. But it does have that kind of sweetness that comes with Imperial beers, and so I would definitely classify this Belzebuth as an Imperial as well. It's pretty tasty, it's pretty sweet, and while I'm ragging on about it, I guess I might as well go ahead and untap it.
You might as well. Zach Brown's band.
Good old Zach Brown, like the new album. Mm-hmm. No kidding, that's cool.
It's his
man.
art on the cover.
That's badass,
and it's on the background when they tour. It's on the big screen. That's sweet. Speaking of sweet, this beer is kind of sweet. Like I said, with the typical Imperial, it's light, it's sweet, it's good. This is probably a 5 in my book, man. It's got everything going for it. The Belzebuth. Interesting. Well, on the 13, I think I'm leaning.
Is that too much?
I don't think it fully attenuated. It's a little sweet.
Yeah, too sweet?
Yeah, a little too sweet.
I mean, when it's getting up there, it's going to be.
I know, but I'll give it a 4.5. I think it could have been a 5, but it's almost like cough syrup.
Yeah, I guess that's probably why they only give the 8-ounce bottle.
Yeah, but it is a big beer, and it does have just an interesting flavor. I mean, oh my gosh, this is just tasty. We were talking before the set that we'd each share these beers. Maybe not. No, just kidding.
I still saved half the bottle for you. That's what we're gonna have to do if we're each doing different beers. We're only gonna drink half of it, and then we'll give the other person the other half after the segment. But well, while we're still on, you got any other good Halloween stories? I mean, you've been through way more Halloweens than I have. Like, what's your favorite? What's your best costume you've ever dressed up as?
Oh man, that's a hard one. But my mom was a really good seamstress, and she was always doing these things. One time she made us, my brother and I, these costumes, and they're basically a sheet, and then you hold your arms up into the corners, and there's a big giant head, like a face on it, and then you wore a little coat around your waist and shoes, and you would walk around. It looked like a big giant head person walking around.
Fun.
And that was that. We won a lot of prizes with that one.
That's cool.
I'd done Fred Flintstone.
Yeah,
I like that one. She was Wilma, and then we had Bam Bam and Pebbles.
Oh yeah, there you go.
But my Fred Flintstone skirt was a little short, and
that's always fun.
Men in tights, and I really wasn't happy with the look.
Yeah, one time
I was pretty out there.
One time I was trying to do Donnie Darko, so I ordered like a skeleton suit and a gray hoodie to wear over it. But the skeleton suit that was one size fits all, air quotes over here. I mean, that thing was so tight on me that you could see my total package.
That's what I'm saying.
So walking around with it, everybody is just like, wow, that thing looks like it's for like a little kid. So what I ended up having to do was like cut a big hole in the bottom of the crotch just so that it's not like I'm on display over there.
That's why every time I was like doing the parade and all these kids are right there at eye level, and I'd put my arms up and go this way, and of course there it was, and I'm like, sorry. But
And that's how you got your record.
yeah, and ever since then, I had that what is it? Restraining order.
Yeah.
I walk through it occasionally.
You're good. But I was always a big fan of like doing the movies thing in the pair. Like I've done the Jay and Silent Bob thing. I've done the Duke Raoul, like Fear and Loathing.
Yeah.
I've done the Big Lebowski with me and my brother. Like usually like a good pair.
Yeah, you'd be a good
I've
Lebowski.
Done, I was the dude one year. It was a good. And my brother, honestly, kudos to him. He was an awesome Walter. Like it was seriously one of the best we've ever done.
Lately I do Jerry Garcia.
Of course.
And the most interesting man in the world.
Yeah, my most recent one that I've been doing regularly because I finally got a costume that's good. Once you get to be older, you get a costume that's good. You kind of milk it and use it multiple years. But I got a good Zorro outfit. That's pretty much my standard these days.
I've always wanted to do Papa Smurf.
Yeah, get all painted up.
Yeah, but I just hate to get painted up.
Oh, that'd be a pain in the ass. One that I've
Maybe
always wanted
next
to
year.
do, and it's not even as good because it's old now. But some people would still get it. It seems to me it'd be super cheap, super easy, and would have been great. But now, I don't know how many people will get it, but if you just walked around in tidy whities and covered your body in Vaseline, and you could just be walking around like greased up deaf guy from Family Guy, greased up deaf guy that they try and catch, you be like, but you can't catch me. You know that dude?
Yeah, not really.
Nobody's going to do that though.
Not getting it still.
You can't do it anymore. That was like
I should do
that was a
Cartman.
decade ago.
I got the body to do Cartman.
Cartman?
Yeah.
You can do Cartman, I guess. You got to shave.
I know, or wear, a face mask.
One that I've been wanting to do, and every time Halloween rolls around, I forget to, because I got to buy it so far in advance because it's expensive and they're handmade. But they do these. There's this guy that makes these crying baby masks. They look like really real. They're like $300 a pop. He makes them himself, and you got to order them. But like, it's this crying baby face that to me is just hilarious. Like you just put on like an adult diaper with that, and you can just go around dicking with people, man. I think it would be so much
You
fun.
can get some interesting
Reactions off that.
well,
one.
I'm just saying some propositions probably.
Oh yeah, probably
Wearing
that
the
too.
adult diaper.
Yeah, good
You
stuff.
need some powder there, Bacon?
But
Any chafing?
but I do love Halloween, man, and it sucks that it's already over. But at least this weekend it was like kind of on the good weekend. You can tell.
And living in a college town, the ladies like to do something a little sluttish, the word.
Skimpy, yeah, I like that
and the
too.
men, even for my wife and I, we like to go out to dinner and sit around and watch. And the men, they like to not wear their shirts.
That's true too.
So there's a lot going on. People get pretty messed up.
It happens.
Yep, but I like it. I have a good time.
It's always a good time.
I like to carve a pumpkin because I live in a college town. Put it out front for the college students to smash. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I put a hand grenade in it.
That's nice.
Just kidding.
Anywho, well, I guess that's it for Brewsday Tuesday. I'm not 100% sure on who's coming in next week. I think we're going to have a brewer in once again, which will be awesome.
That would be great.
That would be great. So
We've been doing a couple of those lately.
yeah, I like that. It's fun. Adds a new element.
That
way I
way
don't have to
start
just talk to
stretching.
you.
We're going to start. We're doing 4 beers a show. We're going to start doing different things, I think.
Yeah, switching it up.
If anybody has
like
suggestions, let us know.
Yes, you can always email Drez at 1053thebear.com if you have any
Huck's Beer.
beers that we need to drink.
HucksBeerBuzz@gmail.com.
Any suggestions, and of course, Facebook, Twitter, Huck's Beer Buzz, all that good
We're
stuff.
there.
All right, Huck. As always, I appreciate you bringing in the beer, man. We'll do it again next week.
All right.
That's Brewsday Tuesday, brought to you by the Fatback Soul Shack in Christiansburg. Go get yourself some damn good eating off 118C, right off I-81. It's awesome. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more tunes right here on The Bear.